Hi everyone.
Hello.
And welcome back to the brushedinked channel.
Yes.
So today on this video we're going to be talking about all the content ideas that we come up with.
Yeah. How we come up with them.
How we come up with across like so many platforms as well, because we, as you guys, some of you may know, we not only have a YouTube channel but we also have a podcast. We also have an Instagram page,
TikTok.
We recently set up a TikTok account that we're in the middle of drafting at the moment, because we're going to put one up for you guys.
Stay tuned for that.
So so we just kind of wanted to tell you guys like our kind of process and our routine of, because we do also do these masterminds where we meet up regularly. We go to a cafe with my mum and my auntie and we all just collaborate and think of ideas and everything like that. So me and Bridie, we really get to work with all that.
Oh, we do. Yes.
We have so many ideas, and sometimes we think of the same.
And we feel so inspired.
And we sometimes think of the same idea.
We do,
as well.
yes. Oh my god.
And we were like, oh my god, it's like the same person. So
it's
we love that though.
We love it. We do. We love that for us.
But so I guess what platform shall we start, or should we just like go, like think of us going into the mastermind and like going from there, because that's where all the creative ideas start.
I guess we could do that. Yeah. Do it in that way. Yeah.
Okay, great. So for you guys that don't know what a mastermind is, so mastermind basically is like you come together as a group.
Yeah, as a group. I guess it's kind of like a brainstorming session.
Basically.
In a sense, yeah.
Yeah. Basically,
you're just like collaborating ideas, jotting them down over like a coffee with other people. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
Very brief summary.
Yeah, literally. But it's a lot of fun. You can do it with anyone.
It is. Yeah, we love it.
No. You can even find like-minded people. Like there's so many groups out there.
There's even now cafes I think dedicated like to having. Like,
is there? Because I actually thought that as an idea. Like imagine if there was a cafe dedicated to just having masterminds.
I'm pretty sure I could be wrong.
Because that would have been amazing.
We'd
just be there.
We'd be there 24/7.
We would. It would have to be 24/7.
They'd know our orders. We'd be like,
literally. But anyway, so let's get back into it. So podcast related. So actually, we have this Google Docs. So that's our main. That's where we have our brain dump of all the creative ideas that we have. And we kind of split it based on what like platform and the content that we want to produce.
And the content we want to create.
So for podcast ideas, what do we think of when we think of podcast ideas? It's basically because on our podcast we talk about literally any subject.
Literally. We cover so many different, like it's not just one, what am I trying to say? Area. Like, it's like, a broad range.
It's a broad range, but we love that because then we can like hit like not just our target audience, but like different audiences as well. So
and I guess we love it as well because then when we're thinking of ideas, you know, we're not limited to one like area. Like we can just think of anything. Yeah. And just jot it down.
And also, do you find also if we come up with this like creative podcast idea, we could use it as a blog post, or we could use it. We could use it as you know,
Instagram posts, like.
Instagram posts, that's right. So, because that's what we will do. If you guys see on our Instagram page, we have like snippets that Bridie actually makes. So she'll use a timestamp from the podcast episode, so I will edit the podcast episode and I'll give Bridie a timestamp or something, which I think is a really important message that we want to give people. And we use it, so we put it over the photo.
Yeah, then we pick a photo, put it over, and then voila, it's pretty cool.
It's awesome.
I love it.
I actually I see it and I'm like, oh my god, how do you do that? It's like magic to me. Even today, we've been like filming a TikTok, and I'm like, oh my god, like I didn't realize how much was involved.
Like in a whole new world.
I know.
It's like, wow.
I've never done anything like that. So And what else can we say?
Because I feel like our like podcast ideas. So we came up with a bunch when we first started it, and literally it was just like, oh, this sounds cool. We could talk about that. Jot it down. I know I've even had like times during the week or whatever, I think before the Google Docs, where I just have ideas, I jot them down on my phone, and then the next mastermind I'd be like, Shanice, I had this idea.
Yeah, and, literally. And sometimes, we'll just message each other as well. Like, I'll message Bridie and say, I've got this idea, and you're like, oh my god, like, I'm thinking the same, and it's like, I find it really helps because we're very similar in certain ways. I find that's really good because you will agree on it together. Because when you're like in a business partnership with someone, you want them to like have similar ideas and stuff as you. Because otherwise it won't work and it's like a clash.
Otherwise it's just gonna be
I feel like
clashing.
us, we just flow and we like, it's so easy.
It is, I know, I love it.
So, yeah, we have a lot of ideas.
I feel like we draw inspiration sometimes from like the real world as well. So stuff might be happening.
Yeah.
And we might be like, hey, we'd like to talk about that.
Yeah, go into further detail.
Yeah, you know, like, we can relate to that. We'll talk about that. Yeah,
for example, like on our podcast we have a episode all about ghosting.
Oh yeah, we do.
How it's like feels like it's been socially accepted.
Yeah.
And so we just dug deep. We really like to dive deep.
We do. We love to. Yeah,
we are. We're truth finders, truth seekers.
We are.
We just love it.
We are. We love it.
Yeah,
and we just talk.
Because you have a journalism background.
Degree,
in your degree. So it's like I'm kind of like starting to get into that too.
You are. We love it.
So I love that. Yeah, love that.
So we love that.
You dressed a bit like a journalist today.
Thank you. Yeah, I did.
I'm dressed like a barrister.
We love that for you.
So it's fitting because
it's
I
nice.
do a criminology degree.
Exactly.
But yeah. So also, what else can we say? I guess about what we do with those creative ideas and those content ideas. Because also we come up like not just like topics, we also come up with like photo ideas as well for content.
Oh, we do. Yes.
So we always like to think of what we want our page to look like and like give it a fun vibe, like because we're two like early 20s girls, so like we just want to
keep it fun,
showcase it fun, fun and fresh and trendy. Like.
And I guess with Instagram and stuff, you find you need quite a bit of content because otherwise you just end up kind of recycling the same old photos, which isn't like a vibe.
Exactly. So you want to always spice things up and take things to the new level.
Don't mind my heat pack as well.
I know. Did you guys spot that? You've disguised it very well.
Yeah, I did. But just in case people are like, why does she keep moving her like blazer? Like, I'm not. I'm moving my heat pack. Anyway.
No, but she's okay. She's
I'm fine.
She's all good.
We're vibing.
No, for us, it's very easy because, like, I feel like at the start maybe it was a little bit more challenging finding content, but now because
I guess creating it as well because, like, you know. There was just like apps we'd never used. Like I had no idea before
how to like self-teach ourselves.
We did, yeah.
I'm so proud of us.
Oh, I know. We're killing it now.
Like, oh my god.
You need a website here. Use this site. You need like a podcast, Instagram post here. Use this.
And I love that we teach each other as well.
We do, yeah.
Because had you ever like edited a YouTube video before?
God no.
See, I've done that in the past.
Oh wait, like.
But
see, I've edited like
videos.
My crappy dance videos and like iMovie stuff.
It's so easy to pick up on though.
Oh, it's
and
so
like
good.
some softwares are so easy to use.
Yeah.
So it makes it so much easier.
It really does.
But yeah, I'm actually in the process of still editing because it's just so much footage.
It's a lot.
It's like over an hour
very
of footage.
Long. When you guys watch that one, I think it's just getting some snacks.
Literally.
Because it's
it's like a movie, isn't it?
Literally.
Like a little
get some
episode.
Popcorn, get some Maltesers, settle into your bed because it's a long
like
one.
Staring at my Maltesers.
I know, I can see.
I'm just so hungry. But basically that's the main kind of. Actually, if we could break it down into practical tips, so it's just easier for them to, go from here. So if you're thinking of starting an online business, think about like the content you want to create. Think about the niche as well you want to get into because it's all about that. I find
it
online.
is, yeah. It
so
really is.
you really, and you could even think of like being in a niche and like in a sub niche as well where it's not as explored and you can utilize it. Like you can create more content that will bump it up. So like I don't know, you could think about that. You just gotta sit down, get your sketch pad out, and just like Be creative.
That is the best way.
Like
though,
we literally did like an episode on like night owl and
early
bird.
Yeah, early bird. Yeah.
So if you feel like you're more creative at night, maybe do a brainstorm at night and come up with all these fun ideas.
You're more creative in the morning.
Yeah, literally. We're
like,
personally we're night
yeah,
owls,
we're
but,
night owls.
but we're pretty good because
owls.
like we do come up with ideas. Like we have our masterminds in the morning.
Yeah, no, we do. So yeah, we can function. It just takes us a sip of coffee to get there.
Yeah,
well, not for me.
Not for you because Bridie can't have caffeine.
I'm hypersensitive to caffeine.
Literally. Oh my god, imagine you on caffeine. You'd be buzzing off the walls, literally. She would be.
I would.
But yeah, so I just find also like when you come up with creative content, you're just your brain expands. Like, do you know what I mean? Like your creativity, because you're using that part of your brain all the time. Because I think, don't quote me on this, on your right side of your brain, you're more creative.
No,
and then your left side is more analytical.
I heard that, but I don't remember which side is
So
which.
don't quote me on the side, but I'm pretty sure
one side of your brain is smarter. No, more creative.
But actually, I don't know if you've used these. Okay, so I think I saw it on an Instagram post.
Yeah.
And they were saying, okay, they showed a picture, like a diagram or something, and we had to like say whether we saw it backwards or forwards.
Oh,
and I think I saw it backwards, and for people who saw it backwards,
it's more creative.
It means you use the more creative side of your brain.
Post.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the same one. Yeah, it was walking backwards.
Yeah, so you're creative as well.
Oh my god,
I love that. Because like I showed my brother as well, and Carl was creative.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, so that was interesting.
I feel like as well when creating content, the trick is to not overthink it. Because if you start to overthink it, you're not going to come up with ideas.
Exactly.
You're going to be stuck. You're
exactly.
Like, what do I do?
You learn from your mistakes, and you feel like, you're always growing. It's trial and error. And being creative, there's no right or wrong answer.
No. Everyone has their own sense of creativity and interpretation. Exactly.
I agree.
So I think if you just try not to think about it and just you'll find ideas start coming to you and you're like, oh wow,
no, I agree.
But I find when we start to overthink it or I start to be like, then it's like the ideas start to lack for me. So then I just kind of need to take a break.
Sometimes you do.
Out,
I feel like sometimes you do. Like even like with study, like I'm still studying at uni,
and I'm about to go back.
I know, I love that for you. I feel like sometimes I need like some time, like a few hours of a break, and I'll go back into that study flow and it'll be like so much better. So
I used to find that as well. I found I couldn't just keep studying, like I needed to take breaks, otherwise I'd be like, I don't know, I just get tired and I get confused,
and you get you need a coffee break or like a lunch. Sometimes you just need to. It's all a balance, I find.
It is.
I feel like as I've gotten older, I find it's a lot
balance
more
is key.
About balance. Yeah. So,
and if you're unbalanced, then you're going to be like, stressed.
Exactly. That's right, I agree.
Yeah.
But so what other tips? So
let's tricks?
So we'll have it on the screen, guys, about like maybe our top 3 tips. Okay. So tip number 1. Putting us on the spot
again.
We always do that.
We love doing that to ourselves.
I know we do. Like to challenge ourselves. So the tip number 1. So realize like what your target audience is, like what kind of content you want to create and put out there. If you are starting an online business, say. Yeah. Okay. So so brainstorm, mind map.
Yeah, brainstorm's good.
It's all about research as well, I find. And then second, we could say is
don't be afraid, I reckon.
I was literally going to say, don't be afraid to start as well.
Yeah, don't be afraid to start and don't be afraid to post I don't know, anything. Like I know videos can be scary, going on your story or even just doing a Insta TV or a TikTok or a reel or a YouTube video.
Literally. Can
all be daunting, but just go for it. What have you got to lose?
What have you got to lose? Exactly, that's right. And if you feel like, you don't want to share it to your family and friends yet, that's fine. You don't have to straight away.
No.
But just put yourself out there and, you literally have nothing to lose.
Exactly.
And the third tip, what can we give? Maybe for consistency, like a consistent tip.
Yep.
I also find it's very important to have an in-picture goal. So have your vision, because in times where you feel like it's hard, you need to think of that motivation. You need to think of that end vision goal, because that's what's going to keep you going. That's going to keep you consistent and determined.
It's handy to have goals to work towards because then they motivate you
for
more
sure.
and stuff. So like, say if you're starting a business or whatever and your goal is to like keep it growing, then that's going to motivate you to keep posting or whatever.
I agree.
But yeah, it's definitely harder if you don't have goals.
Yeah.
So I think that's good to have something to motivate you to
definitely
continue it on.
Yeah.
I need to stop, you know.
Hand gestures. See, we're like so silly. We're a bit
we look so businessy and I'm like, I am
business in the
just
front,
not
party in the back.
Party in the back.
Literally. But that's just us, and you know, you have to showcase yourself as well.
You do.
And every
Don't
time,
be afraid to be yourself.
be authentic. Literally, we advocate for
authenticity
100%
all the way.
all the time.
Literally, when you hear us on the podcast and on this is like 100%
Yeah,
us.
if you
Like,
listen-
I'm not putting on anything.
Literally, it's unfiltered.
No, 100%.
Literally, I don't even. Well, no.
No,
I don't. Yeah.
No.
Because I'm the one that edits it, and I just really add the music in
Literally.
at the start and after.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, so if you guys want to hear, I guess, more tips on specific platforms, like maybe you're thinking of starting a podcast yourself, maybe you're thinking of starting an Instagram, maybe about like fitness or health and fitness or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, ask us in the comments, like, you know, about maybe filming a separate video to do with that.
Yeah, because we could 100% like do like different ones. So one dedicated to Instagram, one dedicated to like starting a podcast. Literally. And how you do that and get it on Spotify and all of that. Because I know
we have
we
a
started.
big story about that. Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Because we bought all the setup from Amazon for like, it was pretty cheap, like $40 like for both of us. We didn't end up using it.
We didn't end up using it.
We started using the microphone and it just crackled. I don't know.
It wasn't.
I feel like it is a fixable problem.
Yeah.
But we just don't know what to do with technical
we
stuff.
We're
terrible with that. Yeah, we've like produced so much content online.
Literally.
So love that. But yeah, so now we just use my iPad and we just talk directly into that. But we do so when you do record, make sure you're in a room that's kind of like confined, or well, not confined, like just close the door and so there's no
just because
echo.
if it's too echoey you can like notice it.
Literally.
But we have recorded outside as well. But
we have though.
we have.
Yeah, we have.
So it's not too bad.
Yeah.
You just see the odd wind chimes. My wind chimes. And you hear all the birds and stuff.
I know.
But that's nature.
It's like we're in a forest.
Literally.
But yeah.
We love that.
But I think that's our main tips really.
Yeah, I think
So, but just don't be afraid to put yourself out there, guys.
No.
Because you have something to share. If you have something to share, please do.
It's all about just starting, and starting is the scary step, but once you've started, you just want to keep going. You find out it is fun. Like when we put up our intro episode, we were like, wow, this is so cool, we're on Spotify, oh my god.
Literally.
Even with this YouTube video, I put up our intro and I was like, oh my god, we're on YouTube. Like,
I was so proud of us because like I didn't actually have to edit it.
No.
Because I do find, because we did the podcast, we had been doing the podcast and we did that before the
I
YouTube
think we
video.
had a better idea
We're better
of what
at
we were
flowing.
doing.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And like this video, we didn't come up with notes or anything. Like we just thought, let's film it.
Off the top of our head.
Yeah, it's on the top of our head.
So we love that.
Love that.
Love that.
And also another thing for content ideas, maybe even create a vision board. Because vision boards really help.
True.
If you have like a Pinterest account, like have a look. Like I've literally got a vision board and like I look at it as much as I can.
Yeah.
And I feel like I can manifest it. Yeah. We should literally create a video.
That's what I was trying to say. Oh my god.
But we knew that was coming. So I guess it was a bit obvious.
Literally.
But so we should do a DIY vision board.
Because I actually need to make one. I haven't made one.
Oh yeah, you haven't made yours yet.
I'm terrible.
But yeah.
So no, we'll do that. That's a fun one. It's just a bit of fun.
I agree.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's good.
So we really hope you guys enjoyed this video and hopefully you took a few tips on board.
Hopefully you learned something.
Yeah, there's always something new to learn from us.
Yeah,
literally.
We like to fix.
We learn things from each other. We learn things all the time.
Yeah.
But we love that.
We love that.
I feel like it's just a common
That's going to be our like catchphrase.
I feel like it is, literally.
Oh man.
But anyway, we hope you guys have a good rest of your week.
Yes.
Or whenever you're watching this, good day,
morning,
night,
week.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, we hope you did, and we'll see you in the next one.
We'll see. We'll see you in the next one.
We look like cringy mothers,
I know
don't we?
we do. I swear we're cool 23-year-olds, guys.
Oh yeah,
I
guys,
swear.
we're 23. And also, I don't know, like, if you didn't watch the last video, so I'm Shanice.
Oh yeah, and I'm Bridie.
So we should have probably introduced ourselves at the start.
We're saying that at the end, but that's fine.
But that's
we'll work on a little intro for our future videos.
I know,
so
we just gotta be prepared more, Bridie. We just do.
Yeah.
Literally.
We're a bit tired today, so bear with. Well, I am.
Well,
I mean, you're not. But
well, I think I'm hitting the afternoon slump, so I need a coffee. Like, we had a workout today.
We had a workout.
That really helps as well to
that
get
was
your
good.
creative juices.
It
So,
did.
yeah. But anyway.
Alright,
see you guys. Thanks. Bye. We shall see you in the next one, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Who knows what we'll hold. Dude, I know how to talk. Oh my god, runs a podcast,
in the
can't talk.
bloopers.
Oh my god.